Well, that was interesting. I waited forever to finally hit the go live button. Are we even seeing ourselves now? I don't see ourselves yet. On now, I see us on the Twitch. Let's see. Now I popped up on YouTube. I'm sitting here letting the countdown go, and I'm like, uh, well, it'd be nice if we talked. And I'm like, shoot, I needed to hit the go live button during the
I see you.
countdown.
I see
Anyway,
you.
I got Hungry Boy. Hey, Hungry, how are you tonight?
I'm fine. I need you to send me a link in the private chat so I can tweet this out. I mean, what's the point of doing this if we don't have a couple of viewers? I'm not trying to be, you know,
It's all
j-
about the viewers. It's about
well,
making them
that's what
happy.
YouTube is about. I mean,
Yeah.
YouTube.
Actually, I'm going to put a tweet
Uh,
out. I'm going to do
oh,
a tweet
good.
here, and you can
Okay,
retweet from that.
then
I'll
then
tell
I
you
can retweet that, and that's
exactly.
fine.
Well, this is a crash course in going live, although we're
Yeah.
probably a few minutes late again. But hey, but anyway, who knows? We got a few other invitations out to
Mm,
people if they want to. So forget Fortnite.
mm.
It's crashed tonight. Even if you get in, it's probably going to be weird. Come out, hang out with us, swap
Hey,
some
Sailor
stories.
Outlaw, we got a viewer.
Oh
Nice.
yes, we're at. Oh, hey, hey, Sailor Outlaw George Ishak.
That's a
Ishak.
great name. I like that
Wow. Hey,
username.
welcome. Good to see you tonight. Yeah, we hadn't even gotten the tweet out yet.
I mean,
Dude,
honestly, Sailor Outlaw, George Ishak, that makes, and I hope you take this as a compliment because I'm a big fan of the Ray Harryhausen films. That makes me think of the great hero Sinbad the Sailor. And I hope you take that as a compliment, Sailor
yeah.
Outlaw.
All right. So, um,
Hey, Pop Culture Republic
all
and DJ
right.
Play Nice.
Hey,
Okay.
good guys. All right.
Okay. Do I
All
have the
right.
link to send out?
Hold on. I'm trying to get the stupid
I'm sorry.
tweet doing. I know. Thank
I'm
you,
backing
folks.
you up.
I know you are, folks. We're really going live with this one. We have no. We always say that we have no agenda, and then what?
Mm,
4 hours later, we've completed another great
mm,
masterpiece.
yeah.
All right. So here, let's see. Let me get the nice, pretty picture that the missus put in this thing.
Mm,
There we go with that, and there it is. And the tweet is out, and I tagged you.
mm. Oh,
And
good. Good, good,
all
good.
right,
Thank
I'm
you.
going to put this in a couple of our other
There we
side groups.
go. Nicely
All
done.
right.
Nicely
So, folks, how are
done.
y'all doing tonight? Good to see everybody there. If you say that, who all we got again? Are you?
Okay, hold on. I was just retweeting, but let me just have a look.
Yeah.
We have Sailor Outlaw George Ishak, and we
Uh
have
huh.
DJ Play Nice, and we have Southern Belle, and I
Oh,
love that
Southern
name.
Belle. Yes.
Southern
Hello.
Belle 7777. Oh, Lisa might be coming in later. We don't know. Lisa appears when she appears.
Oh,
She's a
I
Kryptonian.
think she's on Fortnite though tonight with the new season of Fortnite. She's been having
She
Fortnite
was anxious.
addictions.
She did that. I mean, she did that GIF. She did that GIF where she was crying. You know, I saw
But
that between you and her, and that was. I mean, you
but
know, I appreciate
Fortnite's up and
Fortnite, but
running. Yeah.
you can be too associated with Fortnite. If you know what I mean.
Yes, I know how that goes.
I
But
don't
hey,
want to see Lisa cry. If Fortnite makes Lisa cry, I don't like Fortnite.
no, I think it's more of a joke. She was having
I know,
withdrawals from
I
it. So,
know,
but so
I know.
all
And she's
right.
so funny on Fortnite, especially with you and the missus. She really is.
Absolutely, absolutely. So, and I think that's
Hello, Emily.
oh
Emily
Ellie,
Gangadin. And Sammy. Sammy.
Sammy.
Good doggy.
All right.
Hello, Stunning.
So
Hello.
we're truly doing this at the seat of our pants. So
Yes, we are.
there we go. Actually, you know what? All right, well, let's go with this for now. Hey, we got how many people we have here now? I got all the tweets out now, so I'll
Okay,
get
I
back to
got
my
my
job
tweet
now.
out. I got
All
my
right.
tweety out.
Damn, we already got 15 comments. Wow, folks.
Dang.
Hey, like you said, let's say
Hey,
hello to everybody. Hey, people.
Masters. Hello.
Sailor Outlaw George Ishak. How do you?
Ishak.
Ishak. All right, good to see you. DJ Play Nice. Wee. All right, good to see you. Left a comment on earlier tonight. I played some retro video games. When everything melted down with Fortnite, I brought out the Atari games. So yes, exactly. Pop Culture Republic, hell to use, sir. Wow, good to see. Also, like I tell everybody, make sure you hit that like button. Make sure you've subscribed if you haven't. Where is Lisa? I sent Lisa an invite, but I think we have lost Lisa to Fortnite tonight. I will definitely tell her you had definitely asked. And Emily, hello, howdy, back. Pretty pictures. I told Reflector to delete my photos.
Wow. I don't even know what reflector is, but that's
This is the
funny.
second time somebody has said that.
What is reflector?
No. Emily's comment right here.
Oh,
That happened to, you know, their nap
a good nappy. Yeah,
is
I
off,
get that.
and it's like that happened to Mr. Angel the other night when I sent him a request for memes, and it was like all of a sudden it was like boom. He sent me a picture back. It was like I was asleep. He really needs to turn his phone off. It was hilarious. He did that. So, but yeah, let's see. I've got one more thing.
I mean, the thing that people need to remember with Mr. A is that, and he and I have joked about this privately and publicly, so it's okay for me to say, his hearing is so sensitive. It is like Roderick Usher from The Fall of the House of Usher by Edgar Allan Poe. I mean, he hears everything. There was one time, I think I was actually on your show, and I was chewing gum on a rare occasion. And nobody else heard it, but he heard it. Oh, okay, I got to sign off and get the gum out of my mouth. I got to stop that.
That's like my mom. My mom was always on choir directors. Like, quit chewing that damn gum because it's just see your mouth run. So hey,
gum.
No, God, that's the second one. Where's Lisa? Yes. Yeah, there you go. But hey. Well, you got Masters, you got me. Hey, hopefully we make you all happy. Southern Belle, Masters, DJ Play Nice. Stanley likes us anyway.
I'm still waiting to send that big. I mean, it's a big tub of Vegemite, Masters.
Yeah, Masters.
It's not a little one. It's a big one. I need to know how to fill out.
I didn't understand. Like I said, I sent you exactly how it came. I did not know how. I couldn't interpret it how to do it.
No. If it was an American postal form, that's fine. But you have to understand, our postal service in Australia has gone downhill very badly. Very, very badly.
Emily's asking, how are you doing, Hungry?
I'm doing okay. I mean, honestly, Emily, just going to be, Aussie honest, okay? It was not a great day before the previous stream where we talked about Buck Rogers, but thanks to Dadman and thanks to Daisy and thanks to JT, it became a very better day. And I'm not doing the fake American nice about that. You know what I mean, Emily? I'm doing the Australian. Yeah, it was good, mate.
That'll be $149 for my services.
Yeah, that's funny.
Hey, I'm giving you a discount. I'm definitely worth $5,000.
That's actually really good.
So, folks, if you haven't been here before, we do things really. These squirrel streams are really by the seat of our pants, nuts to nuts. What?
No, I mean, sometimes I just can't believe that, like, 6 months ago, you were saying, I'm not funny. You other people are funny. But, sometimes, dude, you're really hilarious.
Damn.
That was good.
I know I'm damn good. I know I'm damn funny.
There's a reason we did the review on Police Academy, dude.
Yes, there is. All right.
And Killer Clowns, which people mistake as a purely horror film, when really it is a comedy horror film.
Now, folks, listen to me. One of the things, we can talk 80s music for you, Hungry. I know how much you love Duran Duran and things like that. We can talk music. We can talk whatever the chat you guys want to talk sometimes. So
look, if you're gonna talk 80s music and you're gonna do karaoke again, you have to do a Jay Giles song, not just Duran Duran.
I will. I can do it.
I mean, freeze frame, dude. I mean, freeze frame.
What about Centerfold, though?
Centerfold was good, but I mean, honestly, I was hearing. I mean, okay, I went to Irish Catholic school, right? We've mentioned that before. The thing is that a lot of times to piss off the stuffy Irish Catholic teachers, we would start singing Centerfold at them as a group. And I don't, as a kid, I thought that was funny. As an adult, I think back at it and I see it differently.
Yeah.
But Centerfold is a great song. It is very well constructed. The lyrics are solid. The hook line is very solid. Things I'm not comfortable with in my middle age. You know what I mean?
I don't know. You tell us how it is. So All right. So,
Hey, Agent Atwood, good to see you.
Okay, well, let's see. DJ's dad was a music teacher. Was weird. Yeah, when my dad was coaching my athletic teams, it was weird too.
Yeah.
You sometimes you felt like they were harder on you than anybody else, and then you're like, well, what, So sometimes you took it wrong.
Oh, music teachers were worse on us than the PE teachers. Yeah, which we don't use the term PE in Australia. We use the term athletics instructor or athletics.
Athletic sip otters.
Yeah. And they could be really hard. They could be really hard. I mean,
I don't think you got what I got.
Yeah.
It's athletic sip otters is an old Beavis and Butthead thing.
Yes. And honestly, I don't like the animation of Beavis and Butthead, but I love the script.
Dude, it's meant to be stupid and ugly. It just meant to be stupid and ugly. So,
well, it was sent in as a joke, really, realistically. I mean, do you remember the fact that it was on Liquid Television, MTV's Liquid Television, as a short before it became a series?
Yes. Well, yes, I remember. I mean, yeah. Definitely.
I mean, so was Eon Flux, and that became a big thing.
Yeah, and Stunning does great with South Park on his side, on his Twitch side, where he does that. So, folks, we're going to play a game here. If you haven't played before, hopefully you will enjoy this. We have no agenda. We are going to do this and play along, everybody. Feel free. You've done it. Let's see. I'm all over the place. Let me get back to StreamYard. Yeah, $49.99 for some blurry beach walks and stuff like that.
Nice one, MMM. Nice one.
Oh, my goodness. Oh, we're sorry to hear about Bandit, Emily.
No, Bandit, no.
We're not going into the 80s music tonight. I don't think I can survive that again, but definitely one night we'll have to get together, DJ. I'm not sure how long we'll go anyway at this point. I'm kind of just...
Well, for all you know, Mark D is going to show up.
Yeah, or he might do Fortnite with Lisa over there. So I don't know. We'll see.
Dude, he swoops in on your channel a lot, and I respect that. I like the fact that he'll swoop in, but you never know who's going to show up. So, ladies and gentlemen, please stay tuned.
Let's see.
Ghostbusters. Oh my God! And talking about great 80s music.
The problem is, Masters. The whole next week is getting backloaded with things, personal things and stuff. And I do not know. I've not figured out those dates. They're going to be close to the 20th though. And it's going to be the only time that I can squeeze them in. If I could even do what I wanted to do, because what I wanted to try to do was with the Ghostbusters Frozen Kingdom coming out to actually lead up to the movie. Cause I was really excited seeing the trailer. And
I am avoiding those trailers like hell, dude.
I agree. I think that they look good enough that I would not watch them. I mean, I've not seen all of the last one. I saw a little pieces here and there, and I loved
Ghostbusters Afterlife, and because of that, I mean, you and I remember being in the 80s. Okay, now you will also remember that Gremlins with the trailers and the promotion totally spoiled the movie. Totally did spoilers.
Well, that's why Gremlins 2 is the real Gremlins movie. Screw that Gremlins crap at Christmas.
Right.
Start spreading the news. I mean, living today.
I might get into trouble with this, but I honestly enjoyed Gremlins 2 more than Gremlins 1.
It was funny. It was hilarious.
It was like Police Academy with monsters.
Exactly. Buddy, how are you doing?
Hey,
Pop Culture Republic. Back to the 80s music. Yes, I like the fix. One thing.
The fix were great.
Now, were they Australian too?
No.
You want to claim them too, since you claim all the great Canadians?
Oh, that's a good joke. That is a good joke. I mean, okay, look.
DJ. His father was the music teacher. His mom was English.
Nice. But actually, it's okay, MMM. Okay, I get that. But
look at this. Buddy says watching sucky kids play sports is less painful than listening to the noise coming out of the music room.
Oh, I know what you're talking about, buddy. I mean, I come from a generation in the land of the Combat Wombat where we were forced to play recorders and learn how to annotate music. And it was awful. It was just awful. Yeah. Oh, Girls on Film. Oh,
There's something. 2
Okay.
minutes later.
I need to close the window. It's humid here. I'll be right back.
Talk. I never got talk though. That's a Red Skies at Night. Red Skies at Night. Oh. Barry Place 28. Hey, Barry Place. We had him on Monday night. Great time we had with Barry Place, talking theme parks and a whole bunch of other stuff. Which, if I got Barry Place, DM me your thing again. Mrs. has been shouting it out on her channel, but I do not have that link again for your walk that's coming up in July. So, and Atwood, yay, you finally got in a fortnight again. It's pretty interesting to say the least. Yes. That's cool. Okay, well, cool. Glad you got there. Actually, I got there, but I left because Mrs. and I are going to play together. All right, thank you. Yes. Secret Separation. Don't remember that one. But hey, let's play a game, folks. Who else? We still got 11 people here. At least it says officially watching. Let's have some great people.
By the way, in terms of 80s bands, I do love Talk, but there's the alternative thing. We talked about this with our tastes in 80 bands. You know,
kind of like Tears for Fears. It was like, and if you have to repeat your name twice, well, unless you're Duran Duran, you know, it's kind of cool.
I hear you. I mean, honestly, Talk was a magnificent band. They had some very significant lyrics, but their hooks and their melodies were so intense that people were not listening.
Did you say the hoofs?
The lyrics.
The hooks?
The hooks. Okay. Not hooves. Not hooves.
Getting unicorns or something.
Unicorns. That's a good one. Okay, you want to move on to like a guessing game? Is that what you want to do?
Let's do this real quick. Let's do this for all you people that are still here. Let's have this. Let's do this. You know this game. You love it. It's well, actually,
Where in the world? Where in the world?
But let me do something really quick. Barry Place. Let me get this link here. I want to do this real quick. It's a good cause. Theme park people out there in the West Coast are getting. This is his site here, but a bunch of the streamers out there are part of this walk to raise money. They're trying to raise $2,000.
Gary Newman. Nice.
Oh no,
Buddy Hepburn. No,
Cars.
I am with Buddy here. No, Cars is a great song, and you know there are a lot of good Gary Newman songs. I'm with Buddy on this one. We occasionally disagree, as you say. We're not an echo chamber, and on music, you and I are not an echo chamber, man. We are not. But Buddy, that is a great reference. Gary Newman. Happy birthday, Gary Newman.
That's a creepy video. So,
well, also, you know, I mean, This Is Planet Earth.
Yeah, no, it's not. It's a cool song. But this song, folks, this is a chalk walk. It's a fundraising page.
Chalk walk.
They're trying to raise money in the parks, walking to help some healthcare programs at different hospitals. So this is Bob or Barry Place 28's page. They got $125 goal. Overall, the combined of all the streamers is about $2,000. So check this out. Look at this when you can, and support a good
I don't want to
cause.
tell you what I've actually received for $50 a pop. I don't want to tell you.
I don't know. I don't care what you do in your personal life is all up to you, and nothing to see here. Snail Messiah's back. Yes, this is the second time he's back today.
All right.
Yeah, exactly. You know how I feel. I keep telling him all the time. It's Australia's favorite band, official band. I come from a land down under.
Okay, now Snail, I appreciate the joke. I appreciate the joke, Snail, but you know, for political as well as cultural reasons, Midnight Oil is the ultimate Australian band.
I don't agree.
You know that.
I don't agree.
Oh, you haven't heard the album, so.
They were never around. I mean, they were.
I went to a concert in Oakland in 1984 for Midnight Oil.
They weren't around in 1984.
Dude, they started in 1978. Midnight Oil is old. It is old. Midnight Oil is nearly as old in Australia as Rose Tattoo. That's going back. It's not as old as Akadaka, AC/DC, But I mean, Midnight Oil was a surf punk band back in 1978, and that was when Peter Garrett actually realized he wasn't going to make as much money as a lawyer as he would as the front man for a band, and that's why he became the front man for the band.
Oh, Nice Boys Don't Play Rock and Roll, Midnight Oil, Nice Boys. Yeah. Okay. Well, we got 13 people, so I hope everybody's still here today. I see, we had Pop Culture Republic bouncing here too. Hopefully everybody's lurking. We had Southern Belle come through. Emily, I hope y'all are still out there because we're going to do one of our trademark games. One of the ones that Mrs. wants to play on Monday night at her birthday. So remember, 8 p.m. Monday for her birthday, 8 p.m. Eastern, Mrs. Birthday. We're going to call this We're in the USA, folks. We're in the USA. So I will give you 3 states, okay?
At least there's no Australia in this. I'm sorry, but every time you have one of these guessing games and Australia's involved, we get humiliated.
Yeah, well, as long as it's not a.
Buddy, nice.
What
nice.
Did do? I just realized I opened the wrong. I opened a wrong one that we've done stuff before.
Look. I'm sorry for looking at the chat, but sometimes Buddy says something that's so funny that I can't help but react. He's mentioning that Midnight Oil's Peter Garrett looks a lot like the lead bad character from the horror film The Hills Have Eyes. And he is absolutely correct. If you do a photo comparison of that actor with Peter Garrett, they could have come from the same womb, if you know what I mean.
Oh, yeah, look at that. Yeah, exactly. Hey, Snell Messiah's right on it. Kylie Minogue and her sister did more for Australia and men in general than any other bands. I agree with you. Hey.
Yep. Actually, her sister is better looking. Before the surgery, I must add.
I will say you could tell Kylie Minogue had all the surgery too. It's like, why?
That's true, but her sister went really whole hog on it, and I have to admit, I don't mean to sound traditional and conservative, but I just prefer the way people are born. And I mean, I honestly, don't laugh at me, Snail Messiah. I just honestly like 1968 Barbra Streisand versus other versions. I like 1967 Cher versus the Nose Job. And there are a lot of people who have had bad work done. Courtney Cox is a classic example, and she has, I'm not telling tales out of school, she has said she has regretted the cosmetic surgery. And she was magnificent during the first 3 seasons of Friends. And then later on, by the time she's hitting her late 40s, she gets the work done. It does not translate well after a couple of years. And she has been in numerous articles stating that she wishes she never did it.
That would you said something that I would agree completely with. As Beavis and Butthead said, Olivia Newton-John. So,
buddy, are you talking about John Farnham? Are you referring to John Farnham? I Am the Voice. Is that what you're talking about, buddy? And we'll see later. Right. But yes, Snail, Cher was absolutely gorgeous, especially when she was on the Sonny and Cher show. And it was very much like Dean Martin.
And look at who's just appeared in the chat.
Lisa! Oh, fantastic.
You got the link, Lisa. So,
oh my God. Yes,
anyway,
Lisa.
But I know she's probably ready for Fortnite. Yeah, she said, I'm going to say hello. Southern Belle said hello to you earlier, Lisa. So, all right. Here we go.
I mean, honestly, you've been in love with the Mrs. I'm sorry to get mushy, but you know I'm a romantic. You've been in love with the Mrs. since pretty much your first 3 dates, as you have stated.
Really?
You've been very honest. Yes, you have.
I do.
Yes.
Okay. Thank you.
And I mean, you would never want her to go under the knife and alter her face, right? I mean, You love
Exactly.
that
Yeah. Exactly. I mean, no overloaded makeup, no all that other stuff. Just
thing.
be yourself, be who you are, be natural.
I mean,
And
as a credit to
yeah.
you, as a credit, I remember this from things we talked about and things even when I was just in the chat before I became a guest. You know, you talked about this hot chick walking in with Doc Marten boots. You know,
Mm-hmm.
you are paying attention to who she
Yep.
wants to be versus who she thinks she can't be. And that is the mark of a true man, dude. That's the mark of a true romantic. And I
Dude,
really
I'm the big
respected
fan
that.
had her created for. So it's like I'm
Yeah.
Dadman. It's like oh, just too much. So let's play a round of our game then. So
Yeah.
shall we? All right. Where in the U.S. with this?
Agent? Yeah, 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 agent. Yeah, tell me about it, dude. I have been taking micro naps just to be here for Dad Man.
Thank you.
Yeah, insomnia. Insomnia is a biatch. I hate, man, fucking hate it. Sorry,
Yep.
PG-13. I
No,
bloody
you're
hate
okay.
insomnia.
We're after midnight. With
Yeah.
13 people here watching us tonight. That's kind of good. That's a great crowd. Thanks
Oh,
everybody for
this
being
is
here. We appreciate y'all.
this is a hard state spread here that
Yep.
you're putting up.
Yep.
Oh
Florida,
dear.
Georgia, and South Carolina. Didn't read it in that order necessarily, but hey, we are doing this. We give you 3 states. I'm going to
Mm.
give you a headline. You tell me which store. Parkours. Hey.
Oh, Lisa, no, you can't say that about Florida. It's not
Yeah.
always
Masters
Florida.
already said Florida also.
They're
Yeah.
guessing Florida proactively.
Why
That's
not?
just hilarious. Why not?
Oh, Snell
Hit me with
Messiah's
a
a French
question.
ex-girlfriend. Loved that. I always
Yes,
noticed which
yes.
shoes she wore with what clothes. She bragged her female friends.
It's not just the
Oh,
French, but
Buddy's
on
prepared. He's
yes.
got his Shamrock Shake, so he's
Oh,
ready to go.
nice. Excellent. Good
All right.
March joke, buddy. Good March joke.
All right, here we go. 3 states. We got second. Chat's popping tonight. I mean, I had to
I
go
know.
scroll back up to see it. South Carolina, Georgia, Florida, Texas. Never mind, not yet. All right. Police, hungry burglar, not hungry, but police, hungry burglar ate sandwich, dill pickle. Did this happen in
What?
hungry police colon hungry burglar ate sandwich and dill pickle? Did that happen in South Carolina, Georgia, or Florida?
If it's a dill pickle, it should be New York.
No,
I'm kidding. I'm kidding. I wish Max Redstone was here. He'd get the joke. But
so what do you think? What do you think? Chat, we've seen some Floridas preemptively, but did this happen in South Carolina, Georgia, or Florida? Hungry burglar ate sandwich and dill pickle.
Okay, now considering certain emigrations from New York to Florida, and I'm trying to be as politically correct as I can be, I'm going to have to go with Florida. Oh, I hear the munching.
Sorry.
I hear the munching. That's good.
Okay. I'm comfortable tonight. Like Pop Culture said, Texas, no, never mind, not yet. South Carolina, we got a South Carolina. Hungry's got a Master's got a list of trigger words. One of them is Florida. Pop Culture probably says South Carolina also.
Now with Masters, I'm assuming that means the food and the cuisine, but yes, and I mean, honestly, I do love the crunching, but I know I'm wrong when I say Florida, but sometimes you have to vote for the thematic
I better
reasons.
share. I got a big bag of chips. There's plenty to share. The munching. Sorry.
The munching. Nice, buddy.
Did you know that really I did not know until it was on a stream a couple years ago. And they actually, there's a term, I call it mukbang, but I guess it's mukbang or something.
Yes.
And it's like, how, we have asthma, but it's like, it's the food version of asthma. So
it is no offense to anyone else, to me personally, only me personally, it is disgusting. But then again, I no, it is disgusting. But I mean, you know how you don't like the texture of eggs and you don't like eating eggs. I am the same with audio stuff, and I don't like the sound of people's food in their mouths. I can't stand it when people chew with their mouths open.
The missus does that to me all the time. She's like yelling at me, and I'm like, I can't chew any quieter. It's just loud stuff.
Okay.
Man, what am I supposed to do? Gum potato chips? Like, look at her, like she's eating so loud. I'm like, I'm barely doing anything.
Well, I mean, honestly, this is no offense to the missus. This is because I'm very much into like voiceover acting. The actual construction of someone's mouth can be very different. So the way they speak and the way they eat is going to be very different. So somebody can eat the exact same food and it can be incredibly loud or incredibly quiet.
Right.
So I mean, I think the missus has to give you a pass on this one. She has to give you a pass.
Yeah,
and I almost never say that about the missus. I agree with her 99% of the time, but I'm thinking, I seen your photo, dude, and your jawline, you're not going to eat quiet. There's no way you can eat quiet. It's not your fault. It's the way you're born. It's okay. It's okay.
Nope, I can't.
Do you have to chew so loud? Says
I gave that up a long
Latenight.
time ago. The thing is, I'm Dadman. I got to be my own way. It's like, screw it. It's just,
Precisely.
I do the best. I try to be respectful and all this. I'm the bull in the china shop. Just embrace it, and it's what it is, and have fun with
Agent brings up a good point. See, there's the chewing noise, but then there is the smacking noise.
Oh,
I know precisely what the smacking
Well, the missus,
noise
he tells me I smack all the time.
I'm sorry. But again, that could be the construction of your mouth, dude. That could be the bone structure.
Sorry. Listen, it's been a stressful few days. And, I got tired. The potato chips gave me some new energy. So I won't do too much chewing tonight. I'm just a few here and there go. Yeah.
Well, I mean, there are times where, there was one time I was chewing gum and Mr. A said, "Who's chewing gum?" And I'm like, "Oh God, it's me." And I immediately had to go to a lozenge versus the gum snail.
Well, sometimes, that's the thing is sometimes when you're doing talking, you either want stuff for your voice, either you do want stuff, it's
the chat is like going off on this. This is fantastic. This is real squirreling now. We did not anticipate this happening.
We haven't even given the answer to the
I know.
question.
I know, but this is the great thing about a squirreling stream. We can investigate this, right, and then move to the answer and then move to something else.
I don't think
we will be happy.
I don't think, from what I know about mukbang, like with Buddy says it's gross. If you can't stand smacking, I don't think you're going to like mukbang. So,
there are. It's not a societal thing, and it's not a cultural thing, but there are just people who eat loudly and obnoxiously, and then there are people who eat almost silently, and sometimes you just got to get used to it.
I think that some foods are that you can't help it, like potato chips.
Oh yeah,
anything that's crunchy,
popcorn.
You can't eat it normally. Peanut M&Ms, you can't eat it quietly. It's not possible because of the way they're made. So, but shall we give the answer to the question? Or
yes, but I would like to add one food. Sure. Regarding a previous stream we did together when we were talking about Halloween candy. And we talked about honeycomb encased in chocolate. That is a loud damn candy, and nobody can chew that quietly.
What honeycomb? What encased in?
Yes, honeycomb encased in chocolate. It's called Violet Crumble here in Australia and England, and I think there was Bart Simpson advocated the American version of that in ads. I can't remember what the brand is in America. I apologize.
Well, Snail Butt Size said that he tells his dad he can make all the sounds he wants while eating if he sits on the toilet.
Oh, Snail! Wow.
Master says he can eat M&M's dead quiet, and no one can chew a banana quietly.
Oh, Snail! Oh, that was a good double entendre. Double entendre. That was a good double entendre.
All right.
Very nice.
Well, let's reveal the question. Let's get an answer. Finally, here we go. Please say Hungry Boy. No, Hungry Burglar ate sandwich, dill pickle. Deputies in South Carolina have arrested a man that they say broke
Oh.
into a neighbor's house and made a sandwich.
Mm.
The Rock Herald reported that man of Rock Hill was charged with burglary and petty larceny. Authorities said he entered the locked house. The list of stolen goods as a drink of clear moonshine, a Clover Valley kosher whole dill pickle, and a scoop of Nuke's pimento cheese and 2 slices of bread. Oh my God! Why would you why would you take pimento cheese? I'm going to take their stupid meat. Pimento cheese.
I mean, honestly, that is what pregnant women would do. So what the hell was up with this guy?
Okay.
And also in South Carolina, that offends me because one of my best friends in comic books came from South Carolina. And
South Carolina is a great state to visit, folks. I mean, you got the beaches on the Atlantic, but even northwest up there, Greenville, Spartanburg have wonderful places. We've talked about some of the places we visited. We saw the total eclipse back in 2016, whenever it was, in South Carolina. We went to a state park, Revolutionary War Battlefield, and got there early and got a place. So it was really, the missus likes pimento cheese. I can't stand it. So
this is an interesting thing. When I lived in the United States.
And Buddy's saying the mukbang is where the food's trying to jump back out of their mouth.
Yeah, I understand what you mean, buddy, and you're right. It's right. But the only people I ever met when I only lived on the West Coast, they all came from South Carolina. I never met anyone from North Carolina. Ever. But I met 5 people from South Carolina. They were all wonderful people. And I mean, I don't know what that is. Is there something that causes people from South Carolina to move to California? Was there like some economic situation that happened? Or cultural situation that happened?
Why would anybody from South Carolina move to California? It's always the opposite case.
Well, currently I would agree with you. I'm talking about that, back in the late 80s throughout the 90s and early 2000s. But I mean, and the thing is, they would adopt as much of a neutral Californian accent as they could get. But the moment they had
Simply, Steve, good to see you.
Hey, Simply, the moment they had one too many cocktails or they got pissed off, the Carolina accent would come out. And very hard.
All right.
And I admired that. I mean, I love Carolina people. I like Texan people. I love Florida people. I mean, you know, I have an affection for south of the Mason-Dixon. You know that. But that's because of the emotional honesty. And I that is something that certain areas of California did not have. And that I should say Northern and Central California. It tended to piss me off. And so when I encountered people who were emotionally honest, it was refreshing. Very refreshing.
Yep. I got you with that. I love South Carolina. The people are good. It's a clean state. I don't know why you'd go. Now, there's parts of California there. You don't get me wrong. I know I've seen pictures of some beautiful parts of California I'd like to go to, but
Monterey is fantastic. Yeah. So is Carmel. That's where Clint Eastwood settled down.
Oh, it's not Caramel?
No, it is not Caramel.
I just had to ask.
That was good. That was good.
Well, here we go. We got some Texans out there. So between
I love Texans
and Pop Culture Republic. Okay, we already got the thing here. Darth Maul's answer. What was the question? Well, hey, Tennessee, Ohio, Kentucky. Where did this happen? Oh gosh. Pop Culture says, depending on the situation, the East Texas accent can be like nails on a chalkboard.
Well, yes.
Yeah.
Okay, I get you, but I mean, Texas is a big damn state.
TJ play nice. Kentucky getting out early. Hashtag false start. Hey, Wade. Good to see you, Wade. Well, okay.
What's the question?
Did this happen in Kentucky, Ohio, Tennessee? Buddy said my dad would move to Carmel by the sea if he could swing.
Yes.
Yep.
Carmel.
Right.
Carmel.
Okay.
No, it's not Carmel. Carmel is made by C's Candies.
It's only got one L, not 2 L's. But Tennessee, Ohio, and Kentucky. What are the odds?
That was
Two
good.
caught trying to steal a statistics exam.
Okay. What?
What are the odds? Two caught trying to steal statistics exam. Did this happen in Tennessee, Ohio, or Kentucky?
Okay, only because of my semi-academic background, and I'm gonna get it wrong. I'm gonna admit I'm gonna get it wrong. I'm gonna say Ohio. Hello? You still there?
I was crunching.
Oh, okay. All right.
So, all right. So you're going to go Ohio. Well,
Ohio.
Steve says Carmel.
Carmel.
I'm like Carmel.
Not Carmel. Damn it. Clint Eastwood will come to your house and shoot you if you pronounce it that way.
No.
I'm kidding. I'm kidding.
Yeah. Pop Culture says Ohio. Hey, Wade says Ohio too. So Simply Steve says Kentucky. Wade says Tennessee Volunteers are that desperate.
Now, nice.
I know. DJ Play Nice, thank you. I sometimes I do half the stuff. I actually, it's probably the majority of the time I do stuff to just get an irk out of this guy. You know, because our Mars Attacks show last night was because of him and Lisa. Every time I say the right thing to them in DM, I get back act. Like, what the hell are you, Martians? Yes, I do.
But Lisa admitted.
Look at Buddy now. God dang it. Now we need Lisa to friggin' be here for once and sort of purpose. Give me crap about vehicle and pecan and everything else. Is like
theater.
It is a theater.
Vehicle.
Exactly. Kind of want to be. I'd love to be anywhere. I won't go broke before I die.
Nice.
All right. So ack. Okay. So what are the odds? Two caught trying to steal statistics exam. Was it? We got it. Tennessee, Ohio, Kentucky.
I want to be wrong.
Now we got one Kentucky, and then we got several Ohio's. Steve goes Kentucky also. Let's see. All right. And Padawannabe, welcome in. Welcome everybody that's coming in.
Hey, Pada.
All right. So let's go with that. Let's do that. All right. Let's reveal the answer with 13 people watching us. Pecan.
Pecan versus pecan.
All right. What are the odds? What are the odds? Two caught trying to steal statistics exam. Lexington, Kentucky.
Oh.
Yep. Call it a statistical error. Police say two University of Kentucky students crawled through an air duct to steal a statistics exam from their professor's office, but were caught because he was working late. A professor actually working late. Can you believe that?
No, actually I can't, but I'm glad it is not Ohio because I didn't want it to be Ohio. But, you know, I mean, Kentucky gets beat up on all the time, but you know, it's Kentucky.
This guy worked really, really late. He said the instructor left his office about midnight to get something to eat. Then he returned, and two men ran from the office. So one of them later returned and confessed. So,
everybody is messing with you on the pecan thing.
I love it. Police said the guy told officers he tried stealing the exam earlier in the night but couldn't find it. He also confessed to stealing the exam from the office earlier in the semester.
Oh, dear. Oh, dear. I do like this academic stuff. I really do. I have to admit. But, I mean, at least it's not South Carolina.
No. Let's see where they went to. Pecan.
I mean, the chat is on the pecan. They're on the pecan. That is
pecan,
great.
Yes, exactly. Pecan. Yes. Early OTB betting get some pecan.
You set them off, dude.
But he did say P. Fault. He did say P, though.
It's your fault. You set them off, not me.
He said P, not pa. And at least he said P, not pa. So we're back 50. We're exactly. Got to do it somewhere.
I'm imagining DJ. I'm imagining that in Kirk's voice in Wrath of Khan. Pecan. That was for JT. That was a joke for JT. Now you have seen Wrath of Khan, yes? My co-host, yes.
one time,
Oh,
and it just fell flat.
what?
It was dry, and I
Wow.
didn't get into it. Now I
I,
owe JT Kurt a chance to watch it again, and
yes.
this is one I watched in the last couple of years. So
Okay. Hold on. Let's back up. How many years ago was the last time you watched it?
only one time. It probably was in the last 2 years,
Wow. And you
3
did not
years.
like
Yeah,
Ricardo Montalban as
I
Khan?
know. I love Ricardo Montalban, but it was
Okay.
just like no pew pew bang bang. Not really to the extent I like it. It
Oh,
just
okay.
I don't know. It just there was just something weird with it.
It didn't resonate with you.
It didn't resonate. It didn't hit. But then again, I'm willing to try it again just to see. Maybe it was
So,
me. Maybe I had a bad
so
day.
I mean, I'm not asking a dicey question, but are you saying that there are some episodes of Buck Rogers you resonated with more than Wrath of Khan?
Oh yeah, most of them, especially at least in the
Wow.
first season. Yeah.
I respect that. I really respect that. And I mean, this
Mm-hmm.
is evidence of being no echo chamber because I mean, I will be honest with you. Um,
Oh,
I love
Padawan,
that
I
movie.
can't bring that one up, but
Oh,
nice.
wow.
That was nice.
Wow. Wow. Okay. All right. No problem. But I
Hey,
mean, if it's something that you don't like, sorry,
but
that you don't
I think
resonate with,
but
I get it. I get it.
but
I
I
do.
think the fair thing is because it's so well loved by so many people. It's
Mm,
it's one of those things that's worth taking a second chance.
mm.
I used to hate Temple of Doom. It's still not my favorite movie, but I have a new respect
Correct.
for it having just watched it. So
And some people could talk about Fifth Element, but we won't mention
yeah,
that.
look at this. It's like Texas again, because
Yeah.
Texas, Florida. Oh, we hadn't even asked the question.
It's gonna be why I don't understand this. I've been to Florida, but I don't understand
Pop culture. Yeah, go ahead.
why do people keep thinking Florida is insane and crazy?
Because it is.
Oh, whoa, oh, all right.
Yeah.
I
Why?
mean, maybe I hit there at a good time. I mean, I was at Kissimmee, or is it Kissimmee or Kissimmee?
Kissimmee.
Kissimmee. All right.
Some
I
people
mean,
call it Kissimmee too, and things like that. So.
I mean, I love Kissimmee. Even though it was down home, even though it was not expensive, everyone where I was treated
Mhm.
me very beautifully, and I mean that's where I first encountered the Waffle
Yep.
House,
Yep.
and wow, I mean the Kissimmee Waffle House, wow, delicious and great service, great service. But that was back in the '90s. I don't know what it's
Well,
like
it's
now.
interesting. Padawannabe says this. I do not know, but hey, whatever the king is. Here are your three states. Yeah,
Well,
Florida, Tracy,
actually,
Miami Vice, and Burn Notice. Yeah, exactly. But here's our three states. Yeah, I'm trying to. There we go. California, Florida, and New York.
Oh, this is a big spread. This is
And
a big spread. What's the question?
here we go. Here, these things. All right, here we go. Deputy fired for waving weapons, quoting Denzel Washington.
Oh, that's got to be California.
Did it have in California, Florida, New York?
God, I hope it's California.
I have not had White Castle. Mrs. had it once, but I didn't.
Oh,
Your
I like
Muslim
White
uncle.
Castle.
Hello, your Muslim uncle.
Hey,
Welcome.
your Muslim uncle. Thank you for being here. Thank you. And I love the fact that he spelled my name like the country. Hungary, the country. One of my godmothers was from Hungary.
So where did this happen? Florida? I know. I'm sorry. Go ahead. Yeah, one of your godmothers from Hungary?
Yes, Hungary. The land of the Magyars. The land of the Magyars. And I mean, yeah, I need this to be California compared to the other states.
Florida, two Californias. What do you think, though, Hungary?
I'm going California. It might be New York, but I don't want it to be New York because I respect New York a lot more than California. And I lived in California for over 19 years. Oh, Lady V, thank you for voting New York.
There she is, Lady V.
Hooray for Lady V. Thank you
Yes.
for being here.
Now, if we could get the missus in here with Lady V and Southern Belle and
Buddy.
Lisa, Hungry, could you imagine the riot party we'd have with Lady V, Lisa, Southern Belle, and Mrs. here together?
Oh, plus Squeaka. Yes.
But have you ever met Lady V before?
I think I've interacted with her in chat, but not on a stream.
Okay,
not
well,
vocally.
Even in chat, man. Oh, dude. Okay, hey,
she's fantastic. She's
good
fantastic.
to see you. Good to see you. Good to see all of you great people here tonight. So let me see what some I got with the news article that we're doing here. Let me send some. Actually,
send something at me or
no to somebody that.
Oh, gotcha. All
I'm
right.
multitasking. You know me, always working. I'm a producer, director.
Yeah.
I'm the
hired talent.
I'm the sexy talent. All that stuff.
Well, I mean, you call me the jester. You call me the jester, but you are the juggler, and that's a very difficult talent. You juggle things very well. You multitask very well, and I admire that very much.
Dude, you know what? It took me in the first few years of auditing and stuff. Boss was like, "Good to multitask, good to multitask." It's like it's the only way I can friggin' function at work with all the people. Is you got to learn how to move many things at one time. Sometimes we call it herding cats. Okay, here we go again. Deputy fired for waving weapons, quoting Denzel Washington. Did this happen in? I gotta go all the way back up. We're leaving our things way behind. I gotta go way high. California, Texas, and Florida.
Texas. Oh God, I love Texas.
Yeah, we got a Florida here. I hope I didn't skip Masters of California. Pop culture said California. Lady V said New York. Simply Steve is changing to New York.
DJ.
I'm going to come back to the Waffle House. We're going to talk Waffle House in a little bit. Okay.
Oh, good.
We're going to come back to that. All right. So, all right. God damn it! Stunning.
It was cute, dude.
Stunning has started this crap on my channel, and it's like contagious. It's infested everybody.
What? There's like a contagion of Rhode Island dancers.
No, it's the contagion of all the miscreants in the chat deciding to come up with anything. At least DJ kept it in the country. Usually we get Greenland or friggin' Norway or whatever.
Oh God!
My gosh! So, oh God. Well, anyway, but hey, thank you. So, all right, we haven't even gotten to Waffle House yet. Screw it. About it 2 hours ago. I was ready to fall asleep. Yeah. All right.
It's killing me. I wish Mr. A was here. He'd be laughing his ass off.
But he'd be upset with me chipping on chips,
Well, no, that's true. He would not like the sounds. But
oh my God, he's like, God, forget the CIA. Forget the CIA. Do you see what's in the chat?
I see Maldives. I see Maldives.
No,
actually.
right after the Maldives.
Oh, Mr. A, hello, psychic. This proves that you are an alien, Mr. A.
I think he's spying on us.
Nice, Mr. A. Nice.
One night on one of these games, it took us 30 minutes to reveal the answer, and we're kind of on that pace tonight.
Yeah. No, that's okay because this is squirreling. This is what squirreling is.
Folks, while we're doing this, make sure you've hit the like button. Make sure you are still subscribed because YouTube does stupid stuff. And hey, if you got 14 different accounts, register them all. Let's get to 600 pretty quickly because we keep going. I don't know, just weird stuff.
Now, hey. Mr. A, you be careful about that response because there's a phrase in old Abrahamic religions about speaking the name of a certain person who might be a nemesis lest they appear, and we don't want to associate you with that old scratch individual. And you know who I mean by old scratch, Mr. A. We don't want to associate you with
She's calling her Hayes Mista.
Mista.
All right. Like Deputy fired for waving weapons, quoting Denzel Washington. Did everybody try to put an answer in? I think
they did.
Oh, Maldives. I got it now. There you go. Oh, great. Thank you. All right.
Yeah, my auntie actually lived in the Maldives for a long period of time.
You did?
So, No, not I, my auntie, my
Oh,
auntie.
okay. All right.
And so yeah, the Maldives are a very interesting place. Very
All
interesting
right.
place. But give us the answer to the
Deputy
question.
fired for waving weapons, quoting Denzel Washington.
Mr. A.
A Florida's sheriff's deputy is out of the job after officials say he waved his firearm and stun gun while quoting lines from Denzel Washington's character in Training Day, a movie about corrupt law enforcement officer.
Wow.
So
I did not expect Florida. I did not expect
They
that.
say he rubbed his pistol and taser together in the direction of a convenience store in front of a police trainee. So, of course, in Internal Affairs says the review said the action replicates a scene from the 2001 movie. And he said he was trying to be funny, but but apparently there was also other stuff that they had against him too beyond just that. Was one. This was happened to be the thing. Florida man for the win, absolutely.
I mean, you know, I can
nice eyebrows
that.
there.
I mean, you come from Florida, so you can tell me, are Floridians accepting of this kind of way they're painted culturally across the world? I mean, the crazy thing.
We're like our friends in Georgia, and maybe Lady V can corroborate what I think with, especially if people in South Georgia, is that you start screwing with us, we'll double down on it. Fuck you.
Okay.
We're going to come after you. You know, if you want to do something, we're going to double down. Hey, you want it? We're going to put the hills in the sand. That's the beauty of the Florida man is like, hey, you think that's bad? Hey, wait, it's the hold my beer, Is
it also a little bit of F around and find out?
Yeah, exactly. That's a lot of what it is.
That's Queensland in Australia. Yeah. That's why when I visited Florida, I mean, I've been living in.
Well, excuse me, I will take it back, except for when you're in southeast. I almost said southeast Florida, the Palm Beaches, the fancified areas and stuff like that.
Yeah.
Sometimes they're quite,
the gentrified areas.
Yeah, they're not really southern. It's like
no, I get that, but like when I was in Kissimmee, I suddenly became so homesick for portions of Australia that I basically made plans to get back. And I really loved it. I loved spending time there. And that was one of the reasons why less than 2 years later, I was back in the land of the combat wombat, because even if other people make fun of it, that doesn't mean there aren't wonderful things where you come from.
Exactly. So,
and you guys got gators. I'm jealous. We only have Crocs. I like gators better.
No. Well, go get those rubber shoes in. So.
and boots and belts.
All right. We're going to go with another story here, and then we're going to get back to Waffle House and White Castle.
Waffle House.
Here we go with this one.
You would love, by the way, speaking of, just to preempt this a little bit, you would love a
sorry, Mr.
Australian
Angel.
breakfast.
I'm sorry. The missus was in here, grabbed some chips to take out.
Mr. A, he's actually listing the spice as they crack against your teeth. Full of the House of Usher, Mr. A. You are our resident Roderick Usher. Nice.
All right, folks, I hope y'all are ready for this one here. This one's going to be a fun story. So, oh my gosh, let's. Are you okay?
No, it's just Mr. A. His sense of humor and mine are so attuned.
I know. We had Stone Messiah too earlier, Mr.
Yeah,
Angel.
I know. But I mean, the odd thing is these guys are so ultra European.
The combat wombat.
No, but I mean, your and my humor is attuned as well. It's just wonderful. It's just so cosmopolitan. Your channel, it's so cosmopolitan. I adore.
Why do I think that's like fancified New Yorkers?
No.
Cosmopolitan.
I've been in Manhattan.
We just say a case of beer in a Chevy pickup truck.
Mr. A gets the amount of chips in the bag.
Yeah, exactly. Yes, Yes, lemon pie is the state
we
game.
got very serious about Buck Rogers earlier, so we need this laugh up. We need
Look,
this
folks,
laugh
it's
up.
been an interesting couple weeks. I got so much damn real work I got to
Hey,
do in the next few
citrus.
weeks.
Citrus is here.
I got so much shit I got to do in the next few days of like real work, and it's just like I don't want to do it, but this is great to change. Oh, she's squeezing. She's squeezing the citrus down.
Squeeze the lemon, make the
There was
juice
a
come out.
game somewhere. Yes, pop culture. This is what usually happens. But I because of Lisa, I now try to put the answers in and not do it so my voice inflection doesn't do something silly. So.
That's right.
All right, we're going to go Southwest U.S. Okay.
Okay.
We're going to go California, Nevada, and Arizona.
Wow. Oh boy, I've lived in all of those places. This is
my God. Master said late night chewing with Dadman while the chat. Exactly. Yeah. I've been told also not only about having to multitask at work, it's about delegating. That I can't do it all myself. So here, I'm delegating the show responsibility to you great people, and y'all are running wild with it tonight.
Yes. I mean, honestly, the chat is a positive version of a California wildfire. A positive version.
Yes, she was. I saw that. I know that there was.
I saw that.
There.
I will.
Right.
Okay, so hold on. Vamp for a moment. I'll be right back. I'll be right back.
I don't need a vamp. I mean, I'm not a vampire. I don't suck blood. I want to suck your blood. That's not me. He walked off that quickly. Wow, that's something. Yeah. Yes, the Southwest for a change. We're not picking on the Midwest or the Southeast or Florida or even the Northeast. So, I used to live in Arizona, Casa Grande. Okay. Near, not Mess. Okay. All right. Well, hey, listen, you never know where these stories come from. We do different things, and it's all over. I'm glad we could do something Southwest, though. It came from Nevada and crashed in Florida. So the answer is Florida. All right. Lemon pie. Calzone, Nevada. That almost sounds like a nice Italian treat to have. So, all right. Right, DJ. You have good. Thanks for coming by. We'll definitely get something with the music at some point when we have time. Dang autocorrect. And it's like, all right, Podcores, you have a good night. Thanks for coming by for a bit. Appreciate it. We still got 15 people here. So, oh my, they all say that till the, nice Lady V. Nice one there with that. Catch you again too. Yeah, chat, be safe, have fun, take care of your crew and rock. All right. You have fun with wherever you're going, sir. You have a great night. Thank you for being here with us and everybody that's here with us tonight. What a wonderful, wonderful time we're having here tonight. Not sure how long we will go, but we're going to have fun with this for as long as we can go. All right. In terms of
okay, I'm back. Yes. I'm sorry. I received like some stupid package of trade paperbacks of crap that I did in comic books way longer.
Corey Cochran now comes in after we're done with the Kentucky
Corey.
Story. I have to find some Kentucky for you, though. Hey, Corey, we apparently at the University of Kentucky in Lexington, 2 students got busted. They went into the air conditioning vents to steal a statistics exam.
Wow.
And they got caught. They ended up turning themselves in, but yeah.
Well, at least they turned themselves in, though.
Lemon Pie said, I want my dog 4 times a day, and she still got energy to go to bed.
Oh, Lemon.
And nice exactly. One. I said that was Corey earlier, so when we hit that story. Okay. Let me get back up to the... Did I even give the damn headline? No, I didn't even give the damn headline.
Yeah, it's all right.
But we got Ganson. Okay, California, Nevada, Arizona, with 15 people still here. Junk in the trunk.
Okay, you got my attention.
I really, if we had...
Mr. A knows what I mean. Beatrice Dolly.
We got some very spicy people right now.
Sophia Loren. Serena Williams.
He keeps saying Arizona. I haven't even finished the headline, okay?
I know, I'm kidding.
But, it's just kind of like one of those cool
junk
things.
Junk in the trunk. All right, go with junk in the trunk.
We got some spicy people in the chat tonight. If I could imagine we had a few more with it to throw gasoline on this one. Junk in the trunk. Woman tries to smuggle heroin taped onto buttocks.
What? Repeat that.
Junk in the trunk. Woman tries to smuggle heroin taped onto buttocks. buttocks. I mean buttocks. Sorry.
Oh, now it makes sense. Okay.
Yeah,
now
woman tries to smuggle heroin taped on buttocks.
Okay.
No, I said junk in the trunk.
Yeah. But I mean, before you said bullets, and that was very confusing. But buttocks, now it makes sense.
Sorry, buttocks.
Now it makes sense. There are some good booties in Arizona, Lady V. Yes, I know from experience.
We got some in Nevada.
But Nevada, this is interesting. This is a good spread in the chat. So what are our choices of states?
Lemon Pie said Kalamazoo, Nevada.
Well, okay. I mean, there is that cross section. Yes.
Simply Steve's been consistent on Arizona, but okay. All right. The answers are the choice are California, Nevada, Arizona there. So Pop Culture Republic says Arizona. Masters keeps saying Florida. You say what?
MMM. That's funny. I'm, just because of fond memories of dating in Arizona, I'm going to say Arizona.
Louisville Orchestra. Good for you. You're going to say Arizona also?
Florida.
Now, buddy wants to know which trades.
You hate this trend. You hate it when people bring up things that are not actually in the
Boston.
selection.
Mr. Angel went Boston. Or he went. At least
there are some good booties in Boston. Mr. A knows there are some good Irish booties in Boston, and good Irish booties are honestly very rare. And I say that as somebody with an Irish blood.
Depends on which vacation house Kim K. Kardashian was staying at. So, all right,
Kim K. Nice one, buddy. Kim K.
All right. Any other answers with 15 people here watching tonight? Thank y'all for being here.
Arizona.
Junk in the trunk. Woman tries to smuggle heroin taped onto buttocks. Officers at a southern Arizona border crossing found nearly 3 pounds. Now get this. Stop. Nearly 3 pounds or 1.3 kilos of heroin in packages taped onto her buttocks and stuffed into the back of her jeans. Talk about thick or baby got back.
Right.
Oh, my gosh.
No. Here's a joke from Mr. Ray, and he'll understand this because he's been in other deserts aside from the American desert. I've been in the American desert and the Australian desert.
Arizona. Nogales, Arizona, because Simply Steve apparently knows area. Nogales, Arizona.
Nogales is very close to a Latin word for buttocks, by the way. That's an in-joke. And Mr. A will know what I mean. But
maybe got black tar.
You have certain places where you come in and you're the stranger and they give you a warning and they say there are only 3 things to do here: swim, gamble, or boink. And that's Arizona, and Nevada.
3 pounds. Nogales. That's a lot of extra ass.
Nalgas, yes. Nalgas.
Oh, and no chafing sand jokes.
Ah! Oh, Mr. A, no. I get that joke. No. I have had beach sex, and it is not what it is.
Oh, God. Why'd you have to say that?
You've had beach sex, too, from your reaction. It's not that great.
It's just, why are you talking about that? I get visions of Anakin Skywalker tattooing in sand. It's bad enough that you said that word. I'm like, oh my God.
No. I mean, beach sex is something that women ask men for, and then both people are sorry that they gave in to the desire. Both people.
Yeah, but God, I just don't like hearing those. It's like my mom saying it when you say it.
Look,
she made a comment the other night. I will not repeat here, but she made a comment to the nurses that floored everybody. And I'm like, no.
Look, sometimes it's not a recommendation, it's a warning. Okay? It's a warning. Like Buck Rogers season 2. There are gentle warnings, and beach sex is a gentle warning.
She made, back to the article, she may have thought it was bud powder.
Oh!
Mr. Angel says, romantic beach, don't do it. And then Lady B says, start on the beach and go home. All right. Yeah, it was
buddy, sperm whales in the night. But I mean, the thing is, it's like it's like 40 minutes of heaven for like 4 hours of hell afterwards. There's no point.
according to what it said, is the woman was detained after heroin was found during an inspection. She tried to smuggle the heroin from Mexico while using a pedestrian lane at the border crossing in Nogales. So, man, there you go.
MMM. Masters.
Exactly. Yeah,
I just need you to answer the email in Gmail, Masters, and I will travel at it'll cost me $30 taxi to get into town and $30 back, but I will do it for you. I will do it for you.
Yep. All right.
Aloe vera. Oh, I'm allergic to that, Mr. A. I'm allergic to that. My skin will not handle it. I come out in hives. So the beach thing was awful. It was just awful twice. Oh God. But the thing is, you do it once and you think, I'll never do this again. But then you meet that dark-haired, dark-eyed beauty, Mr. A, and you think, okay, maybe one more time. You know what I mean, Mr. A. You know what I mean. Romance knows no bounds. You know what I mean, Mr. A. But now I can tell Dadman's getting uncomfortable and we need to go to a new question. Lemon. Citrus. And Dadman is now off camera because he's eating more chips. He's turned off the microphone.
No, I happened to hit the damn thing earlier. I've been talking for I don't know how long. So.
The chat is killing me.
We got 16 of them too. That's what's so awesome.
Ice in places we never intended to place the ice, Mr. A.
Well, this is more like me. It's about food on the beach. Yeah. And everything gets salty, sandy. Yeah, exactly. All right. We'll do one more. Then we're going to talk about Waffle House a bit. Waffle House.
Yay!
Okay. So
Waffle House.
Let's see. Did this story come? Let's see. Let's spread this out. Let's see.
Oh yeah, citrus. Oh yes. I mean, there's the sand in Arizona, but there's also the lake in Arizona, and that is the equivalent of desert beach culture. And some naughty things happen around that lake. And Arizona is a great place. It cops a lot of flack, but it is a beautiful place. But I will say
cops a lot of what?
Yeah, anyway, there's a lot of naughty stuff that happens in Arizona.
All right. Well, we're going to actually go ahead with the choices that.
Yay!
Florida, South Carolina.
Oh, not South Carolina again. No.
Yeah, go ahead.
I'm voting Pennsylvania out of spite. I just want it to be Pennsylvania. I've been there. Not as bad as Connecticut, by the way. Connecticut is very fussy.
Okay, well, where we got this with these? Okay, Lemon Pie says, note to self, book a ticket to Arizona. Don't blacklight the beach. Good one, buddy.
Nice, buddy.
South Carolina, North Carolina. I haven't even read the damn story again. All right. You guys are going to really take over Mrs. Show. Remember, 8 p.m. Eastern, Monday night, Mrs. is having a birthday stream over on her channel. Make sure to see you there. Yeah, sorry, Rolfing. I like doing that, annoying the kids. Okay. All right, you ready?
I'm ready.
It's Florida, South Carolina, Pennsylvania, folks. Damn it, Corey's even guessing before it. Okay, all right. I am her. Okay?
Okay.
Drunken driving suspect gives her name as Hillary Clinton.
What?
I am her, colon. Drunken driving suspect gives her name as Hillary Clinton. Did that happen in Florida, South Carolina, or Pennsylvania?
It could be many, but actually now that does sound like it could be Pennsylvania. So I am going to stick with my original deduction. Yeah, I will say Pennsylvania.
All right, let's see. Any other answers there? I would still say with Penn sucks. Okay. Florida, Floribama. There is actually a Florala, Alabama. Huh?
No, that's just funny. It's a portmanteau of Florida and Alabama, and I
But
love
you know what?
portmanteaus.
There is a town, Florala, Alabama. I'll show you in a second.
Really?
Yeah, I'll show it to you in a second. So,
Cool.
oh god, you think the same thing? Lemon pie was Florida. Lady V said Pennsylvania and pop culture's back out, and I don't know. He's going on vacation, I guess. So, but hey,
Oh,
well, we'll see. I'm going to read the story now. We've still got 16 people here. You guys
nice.
are rocking it tonight. Wonderful. Okay. I am her. Drunken driving suspect gives her name as Hillary Clinton. Authorities say a drunken driving suspect who was chased by police from Maryland into Pennsylvania.
Yes!
Identified herself as Hillary Clinton. So, and actually they arrested her, but her name is something else. So
the only way it could be better if it was Connecticut. I'm just joking because I've been to Connecticut and I met Connecticut people. Oh my God.
Yeah. So it's really interesting. That article. It's really, really cool. That's too funny. That it was Pennsylvania, something a little bit different though. She was take was chill.
Yeah, Mr. A.
Exactly. Yeah, it seemed like it's Penn State. Well, let me do this. Let's go ahead and branch off. We'll come back to that if we feel like it a little bit later.
Waffle House.
Well, actually, I'm going to do something really quick. I'm going to do this before that. Because you, and what I think is so cool with this place is that it's a small southern town. It truly, truly does. And, yeah, I've been to that Penn. That's why I pick stuff. Just happens there. Well, yeah. Let me see. I'm trying to pull up the right map to make this work good. So it's in Covington County, and let's go right here. All right. All right. I'm gonna bring the screen up here, but this is Florala, Alabama. And the thing with that is that it's obviously a combination of Florida and Alabama, kind of a different way for doing it. So let's do this. Let's do that. Share, and we will bring it in here. Let's see. Go here.
That's a big lake.
Yeah, Lake Jackson is a beautiful lake. They got cabins down there beside it that you could rent and stuff, and houses along the shoreline. But Florala downtown's in here, and there's the Florida line right there. Florida,
nice.
Alabama line. So it's right there. So, and one of the interesting things that happens too is when after you cross the sign into Alabama. See, I'm trying to pick up another image too, so we can see. I'm laughing that she had Florida hotels to stay at. So, last time I did this, I found it quickly. Sorry about this. We'll do this. Let's see. Okay, guns. Okay, I got you. They have a great title, signs and stuff. Not much in the way of options, but let's see. Nope, that's not what I want there. Let's see. Because what was so interesting is having a picture of this that this sign is in town here. This sign is in town.
Oh, did you see what Mr. A just sent you in the chat? Did you see that?
Sure, Mr. Angel. I will. Let me do that real quick because I know you don't make many appearances, so I'll do that.
Right.
Because I'm keeping it low.
That is a special event, and that should be recognized and appreciated.
Yeah, I will do that. I'm keeping down tonight, but definitely good to have you. Oh shoot, well, hold on, give me a second because I got to get Discord back open. Okay, let me go ahead and reveal this one. This is what's so special about Florala. I think people like Lady V, people in the South that know it. Yeah, this is kind of cool. Drugs, guns, and gifts at the Florala Pharmacy. So they're famous for and there's a sign as you cross the Florida border in Alabama. They got a drugs, guns, and gifts sign there too. And on top of the building, they have the blue sign, the little blue sign pill that says $5 Viagra.
Look, I hate to sound like it's going to sound, but I mean, sometimes in the old days, a gun was a gift. And you have to respect the old days if you're going to respect the new days.
See, this is what I'm telling you. You asked about Floridians, even, Southerners do this. We'll double down, If we do it, we'll take pride in it. We'll really do things. Drugs, guns, and gifts. Where's the difference?
Yeah, exactly. Precisely. I mean, I have no problem with that sign. They're being culturally honest. This is what they give to people. This is what you can buy. I have no problem with that. And if some other place is far more restricted, like where I live, I don't want somebody to have a problem with that. But, let's just enjoy what other people have to offer their neighbors, if you know what I mean.
Well, so you asked about combination of names. That's one that always sticks out to me, how they combine Florida and Alabama together and that type of thing. So
and the term is actually portmanteau, and that's an old
great billboard.
Yeah, I mean, but that's an old term. It's both European and American, and it's combining two words into one for effect, like shambolic, which means shambling symbolic. But now they talk about shambolic politics. Shambolic is a portmanteau. And it is a beautiful shorthand for speech, but it must not be, as Daisy would recognize, and I think also JT, it should not be abused and just used in order to create new crap to make you popular on Tweety.
Exactly.
You know what I mean?
Exactly. Yeah. And Lady V said that's appealing to both men and women. It's perfect. Exactly. So exactly. Yeah. Oh my gosh. So anyway, that's cool. Okay. Let me see about getting that over to him then. So Hungry, let's talk Waffle House a little bit.
Yay.
Okay. Of course, I tell you, we're going to, I've got plans for this late night show sometimes. So just got to be able to stay awake. And, it's kind of cool when we do have the big groups and we kind of rotate it with new people. And, I need to have a lot of people still back on this show at times, just like tonight, though, folks, we're kind of keeping it with just a couple of us and, Mr. Angel, he's on the other side of the world. So, but some of y'all out there, I will be inviting y'all at some point soon. So just don't give up. Coffee. Yes, exactly. Now, see, I think this could be somebody to be great on a chat stream sometime too. Lady V Elements, if she is in the chat, it'd be on fire. So, give me 1 second. So tell me about your earliest experience what do you remember about the great old Waffle House, Hungry?
Well, the only two times I was only there 2 times, and it was in the South with a capital S both times. And the most magical time was in Florida. And that's when I was on a trip with a friend to go see the amusement parks of Florida. And the only, I was excited to eat at a place called Waffle House. My friend, not so much. He changed his mind very quickly after we got there. And it was one of the most welcoming, even though it was, down home and bare bones and very simple in terms of the environment. The food was fantastic, and the reception from the staff was just amazing.
Well, that kind of depends, because up in Tennessee, It's horrible. They're run down. And
really?
they're after and Kentucky. Oh my God, we were in Florence, Kentucky, doing our annual traditional Christmas morning Waffle House. Oh my God, the Christmas spirit among the employees and the manager was gosh, it was like the Grinch had run through there on Christmas Eve.
So in essence, compared to your experience, I just got lucky.
No, actually, most of them are good. Most of them are good, especially if you get become a regular and stuff. It's just that. I think it just depends on the area and the people. So now, see, how do you take your hash browns? Because I know your Muslim uncle had said smother, covered, brothered, and othered. Anyway. Lady V likes the brother, mother, smother.
Well, I mean,
if I was single, anyway,
go ahead.
Shut up. I like being smothered. So, but anyway.
Well, I mean, I saw the opportunity for white gravy on the hash browns. And so I went for that, and I also asked for biscuits, and I asked for white gravy on the biscuits, and I went for the pancakes rather than the waffles, and I did it. I mean, honestly, I was very skinny back then, so I could get away with it.
This is what's getting me is your Muslim uncle comes in making those comments like Mr. Gentleman there, and then I love it.
Yeah, I know the other.
Yes, exactly. Well, let me bring
double.
I mean,
the bacon was. Oh, Mr. A! Yay!
Hello.
How are you tonight?
This morning it's daylight here.
All right. Well, yeah. I guess.
Please tell me if my sound is a little bit okay, because last time I had a really nasty mic.
It's a lot better. I don't hear that, like the wind sound, so it's very good.
Yeah. Previously, due to the improvised nature of that, but now I have a better mic. So.
Good.
Excellent.
Master, I've never been to Germany. So stop waiting.
Oh no!
I will say, Alaska Jeff, howdy. Are you back home?
Hello, Alaska.
Jeff was in Florida this week, but
hello, Alaska Jeff.
We weren't able to get free to get down there and say hi to him. But yeah, hey, hopefully you had a good trip, good travel. Man,
since we have Mr. A here. Since we have Mr. A here, what is your opinion on the white gravy? The white gravy. Mr. A? Hello?
Yes.
What's your opinion on white gravy? That's what Hungry wants to know. White gravy, like on biscuits and stuff like that.
Well, my heart jumps out of my chest in pure joy. More gravy.
Yes.
It depends. Listen, I have one thing in my breakfast always, which is fried or cooked egg. Nice. And if I fry my egg, there's always have to be that gravy from the fried egg on the toast.
The missus, I think,
it has to be there.
Yeah, I think the missus does all that. You don't.
If you mean with white gravy, you mean bechamel? What is nation?
No, like country gravy. Like you're talking about like the white gravy, like a sausage. I think like you have not necessarily sausage biscuits, sausage gravy, because that's a white gravy. But I've seen white gravies like chipped beef that has a white gravy that does not necessarily have sausage in it. So
and bacon bits sometimes. Bacon bits in white gravy on occasion. Yes.
By the way, to answer your question, also Hungry a little bit. Lady V didn't care for Waffle House. We have got a lot of things in the South, and I don't think she's disparaging it here, but they would have things called huddle houses.
Oh, that's a lovely name.
They serve the same type of hash browns, but they do white. To me, their menus white are more expansive. You know, you can get a lot of different variety there at a huddle house that's not possible at the Waffle House. So, and I agree. We have had one near us that was better. It was really, really good. Go ahead, Mr. Angel.
If I thought, sorry, my standard for waffles is, I lived in Antwerp a short while. And if you have breakfast waffles there, it's like fresh baked waffles with hot cherries and whipped cream.
Nice.
That's pure delight.
Yes.
If you then go to get a waffle from someplace else, it's just not the same.
I understand completely. But sometimes you understand this phrase, Mr. A, especially in regards to what food you have access to at a given time, as needs must. You know what I mean?
Yes, true, very true,
So
very
you're
true.
talking about the cream and hot cherries, all right?
Yeah.
Well, that's kind of cool to say that this late night. Hot cherries. Hot cherries. There you go.
Hot cherries. There's so
Now
many euphemisms we could use for hot cherries.
Exactly. So, and there we go. Like here, Dadman and Mrs. Dadman food off. Waffle House, Huddle House is the best out with it. Exactly. So
I agree.
if we just grab the missus, but I know she's still working. So lemon
But
pie
just
with Lady V, white gravy on chicken fried
Just a
steak.
little bit of burning Kirschwasser over it.
Lady V likes the plain waffles. Can have fruit baked in, but finger food to me.
Nice.
We're studying your Muslim uncle.
Yes.
So
This is the one thing I have never quite understood about American food culture is the chicken on waffles. That's I've tasted it. It tastes good, but
well, I think it's just
doesn't make sense to me somehow.
I
it
get
does,
you
but
because
they match the sweet and the salty with it because
but the textures
had-
don't match. I
but
understand
that's
what
the-
Mr. A is saying. The
Yeah.
textures do not match. I get that, and that's
The
like when
taste
you talk
combo, indeed, the taste combo is great, but the texture match is so off that no.
And precisely, and that's something that Dadman talks about, where there might be a food that he enjoys in terms of flavor, but he doesn't like the texture in his mouth. And
Yeah,
so
I
get
understand
that.
that.
Mhm.
One of the things I dealt most with is one of the most common complaints of people is, oh no, I don't like the texture of that.
Right,
It's not most of the time it's not the taste, but it's the texture.
Mhm.
right.
Yeah.
I agree. That's why I do not like duck. I mean, I like a lot of other poultry, but I do not enjoy duck because it's just a little bit
Quack, quack.
too. It's a little bit too.
I like it.
gamey for me.
Yeah, I like that. I like.
Well, we
You
got-
like
we got-
gamey? I understand.
Well, look, we even got technical experts. Corey
Yeah.
says the Huddle House waffles batter a little sweet for him. Lady V likes
That I
wrapping
could-
chicken nuggets. Waffle
That I
wrapping
could
chicken
go
nuggets.
with.
Yeah,
That I could go with the waffle wrapping around
Yeah.
the chicken
and that'd
nuggets.
be
Yeah,
tasting on white gravy. See,
Mm.
I like to take my waffles, pancakes, and just wrap the bacon up in them, and make usually pigs and blanket or with sausages. But I'd rather have a good bacon than sausage. So,
yeah.
we do
Well,
the
I like snails in garlic butter from the
No!
grill. Sorry, Snail
Mighty
Messiah.
Mollusk.
Sorry, I'm
Mighty
so
Mouse,
sorry.
No.
I'm so sorry.
Escargot. I had to try that when I was 6 years old. It was like, no, never again. Never
But-
again.
I admit the texture can be a little bit strange when you taste that the first time. Yes.
With the stupid ducks, it's their fault. The ducks and doves, any bird, started
I mean,
the war.
honestly,
But look
Mr.
at
A,
this-
that's why even though I have a lot of Mediterranean experience
Yeah.
in my diet, I cannot handle eating octopi. Aside from the fact I'm one of the smartest non-human animals on the planet,
Octopi.
leaving that aside,
It's not
it's
a
the
pie.
fact that it's so. Octopi, octopuses.
I know, I'm kidding,
it's so rubbery. It's so rubbery. The texture drives me crazy.
You never tried a good Peking duck then. That's so juicy. That's so succulent that you will want duck every day.
You're such a
Well,
true carnivore. I love it.
Lemon pie had duck.
I
once.
am.
Lemon pie had duck once, but never felt to have it again.
Right
Mr.
on.
Angel, Master said, Mr. Angel comes to the praise land of doubled fried fries.
Yes.
Talking to the food god. Yes,
Yes.
we are. We are talking to the great. And look, let's go. Your
Wait,
Muslim
wait,
uncle said, I
Mr.
love how we are hanging the days
Dadman,
gone by. in a
have you
virtual
ever
space.
had?
Yeah.
Have you had double fried fries? Have you done that yet? Have you enjoyed that?
No.
Oh, I
I've
make
had
them
twice baked
myself
potato, I think, but-
on occasion, rare occasion, bearing in mind my cholesterol and blood pressure. But It's honestly
Hey.
a limited treat, but it's a treat you need to encounter once in your life.
We don't fry those in oil.
Mm.
Yeah, if you want to have the real good one, you don't fry it in oil, but in something we call ossuit, which is burnt out fat.
Nice.
You would call it lard, I think.
Yes.
Yeah, probably so.
Yeah,
Well,
and
your
then
mesobuccal-
the French fries get really nice and crispy and a nice golden color.
That we do. Your Muslim uncle said, well, I love how we are hanging like days gone by, virtual space for people from around the world. This is one of the coolest moments to be alive based on that myself. Oh,
Nicely
glad
said.
we can talk to you and share and everything
Thank
else here with you guys. So, thank you.
People
Oh,
complain
here's
about
Homicide.
modern times.
Mhm.
Yeah, that's also hollow, but it depends on what you do with it. If you treat it like a serious medium, then we're 20,000 kilometers apart, and we're talking like we're sitting in the chair in front of each other.
Yes.
No, exactly.
Precisely so. Precisely
Well, that's
so.
what we have on the Great Florala thing, and show some neat things with the guns, drugs, and ammo, that type of stuff.
But also, I mean, the Mighty Mollusk brings up something here. He brings up bechamel. And for me, I mean,
What a garbage. Where are the Smurfs?
I mean, bechamel, if it is created by somebody in a restaurant, yes, I like it, but I've tried the jarred variety and it's terrible.
It's so easy to make. Come on.
I know.
It takes as much time to make it yourself as to heat it from the jar, almost.
Right.
Okay, it takes a minute more.
And I mean, honestly, real bechamel, if homemade, is delightful. And I actually will make it and use it as a base for a 3-cheese macaroni and cheese. And I mean, I think I get a bit fussy with cheese pasta. I need that cheese to be what I want.
My cheese.
But it's not this. I mean, using a jarred bechamel is the equivalent of doing Kraft macaroni and cheese, and you know what I mean, Mr. Ray.
Yeah. Oh God, don't start me on that. I hate mac and cheese. Sorry. If it's made well, yeah, but usually it's not.
And it's unseasoned, and I mean, I think you would agree that sometimes just a little bit of seasoning makes the difference in the dish.
Oh yeah,
absolutely. Don't be afraid to use some butter.
No, as Snail Messiah just very nicely pointed out with his nice recipe. Yeah, you can do a lot with a little extra.
I mean, I don't mean to use the D word, but sometimes the devil is in the details when it comes to cooking. And
in time, the devil is in time. Yeah. How much time do you spend on something?
THYME. Yes, time. I mean, I love thyme as a spice. I love it. That goes in my scrambled eggs every time, pun intended. Every time. A little bit of basil, a little bit of thyme, and just about 5 granules of turmeric. 5 granules. And it just brings the eggs to life. Oh,
not the afterlife. Oh.
Hey!
All right.
They need scrambled eggs in the afterlife. You saw Beetlejuice. We talked about one of the actresses in Beetlejuice for the Mars Attacks show.
Hey, apparently they don't serve bacon in heaven.
No,
and they call that heaven.
Yeah, I mean, this is actually something that caused me some doubts as an Irish Catholic, Mr. A, and you know what I mean.
Oh, you're Catholic, boys.
Yeah, I know. We Goyim, we're awful. We're awful. The Goyim are awful. And that's why we always are like very attracted to the chosen women, and you know what I mean? Especially when they've been in the tanks. You know what I mean? They've been in the tanks. They're tough. and they've got the hair, and they just look at you like, challenge me or go away.
Yeah, quit wasting
know
my
what I
time.
mean.
Oh my goodness. Well, like we start talking about that, the Huddle House and the Waffle House are very similar, but they're different. Definitely different chains. They have their different things,
And
but,
they have
you know,
desserts. They have
but
delightful desserts.
You can find a good waffle.
Good night, Alaska, Jeff.
Good night,
All right.
Alaska.
Take care, Jeff. Yeah, good luck on the update. It's going to take a while. So, anyway. Oh, my goodness. So,
Yeah, is that the problem fixed now with Fortnite?
Yeah.
it sounds like it is. People are starting to get on slowly, but hey. Oh,
I mean, this is going to sound like an awful joke, Mr. Ray, but considering all the problems with Fortnite and the addictions with people with Fortnite, and I say that respectfully, sometimes I'm glad my thumbs don't work. Because
Yeah. Sometimes I'm glad my eyes don't work.
it's just one more problem we don't have to deal with, right?
Holy cow, Dadman, your stream with the ancient game, Atari games, that first game you played. Holy cow, what the hell was that? I have never seen that game, and
it's a new. If it's the one I think, it's a newer version of Yours Revenge.
Oh my
Not more modern.
MMA made a great joke here, but he doesn't understand what the joke means in Australia. He doesn't get the joke, but that's okay. I mean, I'm assuming he doesn't get the joke, but that's not the one I meant. That's not the one I meant. It's a little bit newer. It's a little bit newer. So, I mean, you just don't want to mention Coke here in Australia anymore. Don't want to mention it. There have been importation problems, and Mr. A knows what I mean.
Yeah.
Peruvian plant importation problem.
Read me a letter.
Yeah, let's skip that.
Hungry. Take a look at the private chat. Y'all keep going. Yeah, because if you.
Oh, we can vamp. We can vamp. Mr. A and I can vamp.
You're definitely going to find your huddle houses around. They're not as big as the waffle houses, but hey, I think they have a better move. I think is he still there?
No, not on my screen. Where'd Mr. A go? Mr. A, come back, please.
Maybe hit the wrong button.
Oh no! Oh no! But meanwhile, Master says Australian cheesecake Coke house. Cheese Coke house. Oh my God. Cheesecake house. I mean, my God, that is just, I mean,
can you take it for a second?
Okay. Yeah, I will. I mean,
I'll be right back.
I will just say that there are many things Australians do remarkably well. We are fantastic in regards to astroscience. And we using the dish.
Apologies.
Oh no, you're back good.
I dropped my phone.
That's okay. That's okay. I mean, but you know, I was because of what Masters was talking about cheesecake. Okay, cheesecake, we in this country do not do well. All right, we do not do cheesecake well, but we do other things well. We do medicine well. We've saved hundreds of millions of asthmatic lives well because we invented salbutamol and albuterol. Even though Britain takes the credit for that, they paid us to invent it for them, but we created that. And we had the dish, which helped the moon landing and helping people get back from the moon. We do wonderful things, but cheesecake is not one of them, nor is pizza. You know, there are some times where we just have to, if you understand what I mean, stay in our lane.
Well, every country has its own strengths and weaknesses.
Yes. And
don't let us near cheese.
Now that's one thing I can say about the land of the combat wombat. We do remarkable cheese, and I know some people will disagree with this. We do remarkable wine. We do remarkable wine. We have
just have a problem fighting birds. Sorry, I couldn't
I
resist.
know the emu joke. See now, if people had said cassowaries versus emus, I would go along with the joke. But the thing is, they're going along with emus, which are basically trumped up ostriches, which are native to our land. But the emus, yeah, they're savage. But the cassowary to the emu is like the Archaeopteryx to the the cassowary is the T-Rex compared to an Archaeopteryx, which is the emu. And the emu can be savage, but the cassowary is brutal.
Yeah.
Brutal.
Thank God there's not as much of them as the emus.
Well, here's the thing, and you will understand this. You will get the joke. They're very picky about their mating compared to the emus. Very picky. So they don't mate as often.
We might be very lucky with that.
Oh, we are. We are. Because honestly, if they were less picky, there would not be as many humans on this continent. Not as many.
If I look at such birds, I look at the memory of a dinosaur.
Yes. Honestly, the cassowary, and I've said this often, is the modern Deinonychus or Deinonychus, depending on your pronunciation. And you look at the toes and the feet of the cassowary.
Have a good night, Snail Messiah.
Nighty,
well.
oh, snail, you're going to bed. I'm sorry.
Nighty, Snail Messiah.
Nighty-o, snail. Nighty-o, mighty mollusk.
Would you believe we've been going almost 2 hours?
I believe it.
So
I believe it. And I'm really glad Mr. A is here.
Exactly. So
it was pure coincidence.
That is savage, but relatively
cheesecake and
accurate.
pizzas have different ways to be made, though. Yeah, exactly.
Prison Island lies.
But I mean, the one thing about Australia that I think Mr. A would really respect is that at one point back when Captain Bligh, I mean the same Captain Bligh from the Bounty, all right, bloody Captain Bligh, he actually became the governor of New South Wales. He became the governor, and he was just not doing his job. And we were not getting the amount of currency we needed when we were just colonies, right? So we started, because we did not get the paper currency, we did not get the coin, we could not help starving families feed themselves. So we actually started trading rum in barrels as currency, and that became known as the Rum Rebellion. Because, we were not taking taxes on what we sold. It was a barter system. Give me 3 cows, I give you a barrel of rum, right? And sheep with it is always said about Australia, we were built.
So you're saying to a Dutch guy, let's barter?
Yeah. Right? You get it.
Deal.
You get it. You precisely. And then Captain Bligh says that's not established currency. You can't do that anymore. And all the people said, well, give us the money so we can feed our families. Captain Bligh talked to Queen Victoria. She had no interest in it. And that's when the guns started firing.
So glad I'm starving from hunger while obeying the law.
Right?
Thanks. What do you
Bang,
expect
bang.
then?
Boom, boom, bang, bang.
Well, I have a little story about the Dutch if you want to hear about
Yes,
such
please.
things.
Yes, please.
There was a Spanish army laying siege to a Dutch city, but it was a little bit late in campaign season. So they wanted to leave because, campaign season was almost over, weather was getting bad, and they ran out of ammo. So the Dutch guys in the city go like, okay, what are you guys doing? Are you going away? Yeah, we run out of ammo. Yeah, we're running out of food. Oh, you want to buy some food and ammo? We got plenty. So the Spanish commandant goes like, I smell something fishy, but okay. So they sell a lot of ammo and food to the Spaniards. So the Spaniards decide, you know what, we can stay for 6 weeks longer. only to be attacked 3 days later by a giant army that first poked all the dikes around them, so they were fighting with their nose up to the waterline, and then we came in with boats and said, "Thank you for the ammo, thank you for the food, and thank you for the cash you had with you. Oh, and thank you for the weapons and the cannons. And now you can go home." Without all that.
And by the way, when you say dikes, you're referring to dams. You're not referring to
sorry, levees. Levees. My apologies.
I knew what he was saying. You gotta get
the Dutch word is dijk.
We have to say that for you.
We have to say this. Yes. We have to say this. We have to say this. I agree. Sorry, this lost in translation.
Yes.
But that's the way we deal with enemies. We tell them, we sell them ammo. We rob them of the ammo.
There's a phrase, Mr. A, that you will recognize: seduction, then destruction.
Cheeky that. That's it. Exactly that. Welcome to Holland.
Okay. That's all right. Welcome to Holland. Oh, that's fantastic. Thank you for that story. I love that. Sorry, Dadman. You know, that story had to be said, and it's a squirrel stream, so you know.
At the end of the 80-year wars, the Spanish begged for peace.
Yes.
Wow.
And that, I mean, let's face it, historically, the Spanish are one of the most aggressive people on earth, and they backed for peace. So that is saying something about Holland, isn't it? That's really
I'm taking the fifth on that one. We're totally not the biggest pirates ever. We're totally not the biggest pirates ever.
Oh my goodness! So,
and you know what? The biggest pirates. When you talk about that, we have to bring up Dutch booties, and you know what I mean.
It's a German submarine movie. Yes, Dutch booties.
Mr. A is being quiet because he knows exactly what I mean, and I'm not talking about pirates.
What damn weed eater got loose in your Fruit of the Looms today? You're a pirate tonight. You're like, man.
Hey, you wanted a Fab live stream? You got one. Come on.
Look at this. Look, this is your Muslim uncle says he's playing this for Sufi.
I'm sorry. I don't know whether to say thank you or I'm sorry, your Muslim uncle, but let's just say that when it comes to romance, I am an egalitarian, multicultural guy. And Mr. A knows what I mean.
Yeah. Unfortunately, I do.
Yeah, unfortunately. But I mean, you know what? If you're not going to, this is going to be a joke for all the other channels out there. If you're not going to embrace all the colors of the rainbow, why be a painter? You get that joke, man.
Mm-hmm.
You have to stay quiet, but yes.
I hate painting anyway, so.
Oh, well, there's house painting and then there's painting for a friend, and there's a difference. And
by the way, thank you very much, Hungry, for the drawing you made for me. I truly enjoyed that. I truly enjoyed that so much.
Well, I mean, luckily, you have good taste. And comic books, so the fact that and this is credit to Sam Messiah, because he was the one that told me what you wanted when you were being too gentlemanly to ask me for it, to be honest. Not too gentlemanly, but appropriately gentlemanly. And he said, this is what our mutual friend would like. And he told me exactly what you appreciated about Dr. Stephen Strange. And also that you appreciated Tonton, most often mispronounced
Kuifje, it's called in Dutch.
Yes, and I thought,
Wait, hey, while y'all finish this up, I'm going to come back. We're going to wrap up in a few minutes, but we're going to do a few more news stories. But y'all go ahead. I got to get something real quick. Be right back.
Okay, but I mean, the thing was that you naturally had an affinity for something that I always wanted to draw, but nobody asked me to draw. So that was a great joy to do it for you. And it took a lot of time because parts of your body are shutting down, parts of my body are shutting down. I'm not saying that to bring down the chat, but it's like we're both going through similar things right now. And to do that for somebody who not only appreciated the good original material, but also somebody who is in the same boat as me in a different way, meant the world to me to do that for you.
Thank you very much, mate. Highly appreciated.
And it's also, as much as it is a respect between you and I, it is a respect, as you would know, to Steve Ditko, to Gene Colan, and to Frank Brunner.
For the style we love.
Yes.
Hey, I'm back.
Welcome back.
And Hungry, you and your Australians trying to take over the world with your music. Great down under songs, good 80s pop music. And you know what? I'm about to do something.
Okay.
For the first time.
I'll be right back. You and
well, you got to leave. Okay, we'll talk because I
only need about
okay, because I needed you involved with this gag.
I'll be right back.
Okay. Go ahead. Hey. So how does it feel like waking up and being awake when the sun comes up, Mr. Angel? I've done it a few times.
It's my usual ritual. For some reason, I always wake up just before dawn by myself. And I like and enjoy watching the sunrise.
Yeah, it's really neat. We've watched some of the sunsets above at the beach, and when we were up in Colorado, so it's wonderful. I know what you mean.
And it's really sunny, and springtime has arrived in the Netherlands, and flowers everywhere. The green is starting to pop. It's I'm looking forward to what's coming the next month.
Yay. We always like change. The seasons change. But unfortunately, down here where we are, it's like we have one season. That's it.
Wet and wetter.
It's hot. It's hot or muggy. And maybe we got a few days of somewhat cool temperatures, but that's as far as winter goes.
I would die in Florida, truly.
Yeah. You do acclimate eventually, but the acclimation is sometimes the hardest part.
Acclimation is often a very difficult thing, both physically but also culturally, because Mr. A and I have spoken privately. I'm sure you have too. And Mr. A, no, I'm not going to tell any tales out of school, but you, just like I, have had to deal with cultural acclimation at times. And it can be a challenge, but a glory.
Mm-hmm. Well, I would say, we say one thing for Lady V out here that get up here. She loves our squirrel streams. Yay.
Thank you, Lady V.
Fun. Yes, exactly. So keep getting the word out for us. If we could get that pesky 11 more to get 600, I hit the 590 back down to 578. It's back to 589, back to 580. It's weird things what they do sometimes, but hey, we'll get there. But hey, thanks for all the support, everybody, and thank you for loving the squirrel streams. Thank you, because a lot of times there's other places y'all could be, but the fact y'all are here just touching and amazing, and really appreciate that. Lady V says that you have a mental alarm clock. That's true. And all the fake pollen makes her face swell. Exactly.
Oh,
Master says it's March. No sun in Europe, Floridian.
Yeah.
And Florida is summer, then extra summer. So, all right. Well, listen, I got one of the greatest cultural exports out of
you said ass cultural ass and you said Australia. Well, you know what, we are a nation on occasion of beautiful asses, so that's appropriate.
Well, at least you gave me the great Tim Tams.
Yes, and the missus loves the Tim Tams, so that was a good gift, a cultural gift. We do certain things properly.
Wow, I just had one. I've never had one before.
Do you like it? Oh, you're of two minds, aren't you?
No, I love it. I was just trying to
good.
I just was trying to not crunch. I love the way it has that, like, almost a pudding. It's like a very soft chocolate safe in there.
Yeah.
Yes, cultural asses. Yes, that's the people that don't listen to me and don't do what I tell them to. So, anyway. All right, shall we go? Let's do this story here. Let me go ahead and it's we're going to do let's see.
I say Florida.
You do too, Well, I'm going to throw one out for somebody
Why
out
do
there
you
who did
always
this.
go for Florida, Mr. A?
Look.
Why do you always go for Florida?
Well,
Usually here.
it's
Go ahead, Mr. Angel.
it's the cultural domination of Florida culture, which is really prevalent in Europe. Whenever we hear
Really?
something going on in America and it's the stupid stories, it's always Florida or
Really?
California.
Okay.
It's really as if certain news aspects are always pointing at Florida and California.
Yes.
Yes.
Well, Lady V saying that Florida's calling to you. You have to visit. So.
Oh, and by the way, citrus lemon pie. Yes, Tim Tams are an Australian confection invention. Yes, we created Tim Tams, and they are exported culturally and in terms of food around the world, and they are a great romantic argument apology gift, if you know what I mean.
They're very, very good. They're very good. So we got a couple more stories.
To state it better, Florida Man is a cult hero, and
it truly is.
Yeah.
Okay, we got Pennsylvania, Massachusetts, Rhode Island, even though Masters is saying Florida. So, all right.
Okay.
So Pennsylvania, Massachusetts, Rhode Island. Police, women dressed as nuns try to rob I blew the punchline right there. So, never mind.
No, read it again. You did.
Now we want to know.
Police, women dressed as nuns try to rob bank.
Okay, now simply because I'm a Catholic and I know that Massachusetts is very Catholic, I'm going Massachusetts.
Okay.
Are there nuns in Pennsylvania?
Not many. Comparatively, not many. No.
I'm not very aware of the religious demographics of America, so
it's goyim crap. It's goyim crap. I mean, I don't mind calling myself that. All right, so I hope you don't get uncomfortable when I refer to myself as goyim.
I don't say it. But
I mean, honestly, I am what's referred to as a goy boy, and you know what that means.
No, I don't. It sounds like girl. I don't.
No, it's not. No, it's not.
No, it's not. Right. It's a Jewish word.
All right. Yes. Well, women dressed as nuns try to rob bank. Did this happen? And where did I put this? They'd say it again.
God, I hope it's
Pennsylvania, Massachusetts, Rhode Island. Which one is it? Do you think, guys?
Pennsylvania.
According to Mr.
I want
Angel.
you to be right, Mr. A, but I'm thinking it's Massachusetts.
You think it's Massachusetts? Well, we got a Florida. Let's see. Then. Let's see. Crap. Everybody. Yeah, no power tools without sleep. Exactly.
Hey, that's the Australian motto.
Exactly. I'll take a pack of Tim Tam or bring her power tools.
Yeah. She's
always happy with power tools. And I'm not kidding about that with Christmas one year.
That's pretty funny, MMM.
Yep. All right. So where do you think this happened, Hungry? Hungry and
Massachusetts.
Massachusetts. Pennsylvania for Mr. Angel. All right. So the chats. Let's see. Okay. Police. Women dressed as nuns try to rob Pennsylvania bank. So there you go.
It's the flying nuns. Pull over.
Oh, the flying nuns.
Police say two women dressed as nuns attempted to rob a bank and in the Poconos. They say the women walked into the bank near Tannersville. On Monday, one brandished a handgun demanded money from a teller. They left without taking anything. So yeah, there you go. Pennsylvania for the woman. We're gonna do one more story.
Oh. Yeah.
And the Lord told me to rob a bank, demand for a plane to Cuba.
Right on.
Oh my God!
Hallelujah! The Lord is good.
I was going to try to say one more story, but I don't know how this is going to God, so many stories.
No, do it. Go ahead.
No, I don't know how I'm going to do only one though. So,
all right, do 5. Do 5.
No, we're going to do in this one. We're going to do Florida.
Lady V, that's pretty good.
North Carolina, and again South Carolina.
For some reason, Florida is always in there. Eh?
I know. At times.
It's suspicious.
All right, here we go. Clean out your ears and listen to this one. Clean out your ears and grab your rears with this one. Out of bounds. Couple caught having sex on golf course. Did that happen in Florida, North Carolina, or South Carolina?
Oh, that's really hard because Florida has a lot of golf courses, but it seems
must
like
be Florida.
It seems like a very Carolina thing to do. I'm gonna go South Carolina. I don't want to, but I will.
I'm gonna go Florida because of the sheer number of golf courses there.
True.
Yeah, you would think so. Masters, the bird is flying. Okay, Lady V says Florida. Let's see. Master says this time he's sure for Florida. Lemon Pie says Florida. Lady V says laughing at all the commotion and chaos. But hey, out of bounds couple caught having sex on golf course. A South Carolina couple has been arrested for playing around on a golf course instead of playing around. So they got a call 7:30 from a resident saying 2 people were lying on the 8th fairway.
Nice.
Did he have a hole in one?
Oh,
I don't know.
Well, you know what, Mr. A. Hopefully, he didn't have a hole in 2.
Well, two witnesses told police they saw the couple from the tee box, but initially thought it'd be deer on the fairway.
Oh, Jesus.
You're all good. So, hey,
well, better than the foul way, but yes, absolutely.
All right, we're going to do one last story, and then I'm going to close up because I do need to get to bed.
Yeah, so. You do. It's late for you.
Yeah. Okay.
I was looking for a birdie, but not that birdie.
Ah! Nice.
You needed eagle eyes to see that birdie.
No comment.
Yeah, don't see.
Come on.
Okay, all right. 3 states: Massachusetts, Rhode Island. Yeah. My spelling is sucking tonight. I'm getting tired.
No, that's okay.
But Massachusetts, Rhode Island, Connecticut. Police warned about patronizing strip clubs.
Rhode Island.
Yes, precisely. Rhode Island. Yes.
My instinct kicks in and says Rhode Island. I gotta trust it.
Yes.
All right.
I'm with Mr. A. Rhode Island.
All right. Well, the police are warned about patronizing strip clubs. Anybody else? Any other guess?
Patronizing? Don't you mean patronizing?
He uses free food.
Like
it's got like 5 different pronunciations. I go with whatever I feel like.
Theater versus theater. Tomato versus tomato. Come on, dude. Come on.
Oh yeah, I got you. We got some Connecticut's in here.
Oh, Connecticut.
Yeah.
Are there so many strip clubs in Connecticut?
I guess there must be, possibly. I don't know.
But they don't take their clothes off. But yes.
Yeah. Well, here's the answer, folks. Massachusetts police warned about patronizing strip clubs. A police department has warned its officers about negative public perception following a brawl which sent 2 off-duty officers and an engaged member. So basically, they reported that it was at a club. It's a big story of how they got. That's
okay. Patronizing strip clubs. You gotta elaborate on that. What is patronizing about strip clubs?
Going there and hanging out there, buying beer and all that stuff, hanging out and drinking. So no one was arrested. There was a brief melee in the Mardi Gras strip club, Springfield, last December, involved an off-duty officer exchanging punches with another man. There's really not much in this article, really. So that's kind of disappointing. It was a great headline, though. All right.
Well, I mean, this game is really about the headlines, so don't worry about it.
Exactly. Well, on that note, we've made 2 hours already, 10 hours, so that's cool. But I'm going to go ahead and say goodnight, guys. Thank y'all for hopping on for that, for an extra 2 hours tonight.
My pleasure.
Mr. Angel, always a pleasure when you come in. I am going to wrap this up really quickly because I finally hit that point of being tired.
Yeah.
So we're going to not fight it. You guys go have a good night's rest. Remember, tomorrow night at 8 o'clock, I will be on Miss Mark Muse's channel. She's going to be talking about the anniversary of the Monitor and the Merrimack. And I got invited, so hope to see y'all there. Hope to have fun with that. Chill chats, Fortnights, just make sure you get notifications when we go live so that you're here for those. And I mean, that's about all I'm going to do tonight. We'll be slow streaming the next week if things work the way that we plan, and it's a good thing. So on that note, everybody, I will go ahead and say good night, everybody.
Adios.
Yes, thank you.
Adios.
Lady V, we could stay forever with people like you and Masters and Lemon Pie out there in the chat, keeping the feet in. So, but hey, rest well, folks. Y'all have a great day and good night, and we'll talk to you tomorrow.
Sweet dreams.
Bye, y'all.